Hello. Project I have going on now is on my Powermate driveway edger. A while ago the carb was leaking. Found out there was bad gas put in it. It got cleaned, but it was still leaking. That was the end of last year. Never finished anything with it, so I'm like, let me take a look and see what I can do. Well, I find out that I had actually pinched the O-ring between the float bowl and the carb. So, needed to get a new one. Unfortunately, I could not find the replacement part online. So I ended up on Amazon finding a replacement carburetor for $12. Came with a fuel line and a filter. This says 5 pounds for the gas edger, but this is only a 3.1 foot-pound motor, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Maybe I can just take the O-ring off, I don't know, but we'll see. Let's dive in and take a look. So let's get the carb off. These are pretty similar. Actually, a lot similar. I don't know. Let's take a look and see if this O-ring will work on there. Oh, there we go. All right, 10 millimeter. So this is the one in question. As you can see, it's just not good. Yeah, this is pretty bad. All right, here's the Chinese one, another 10 mil. Well, doesn't look half bad. A little bit of dust in there, but we'll get that out. I don't know. I said we just let it ride. Why not? It's the worst that could happen. Might as well put the new gaskets on. So here we are. Choke. Got that hooked up, got fuel. Let's fill it up and we'll see if it leaks out. All right, fuel has been added. Nothing coming out right now, so that's good. Let's get it down and give it a couple of pulls, see what happens. So the 3.1 foot-pounds with a 5-pound carburetor on it. I think it's going to run rich, but let's see how it goes. For some reason, there's fuel everywhere. Yep. Completely flooded. Well, I don't know why it didn't fire. It started to. Let's let it air out, see how it goes. I've given it some time to sit. Leave the choke off. Well, got it running. Maybe the float bowl was sticking open perhaps. Now it seems to have closed. It seemed okay when I tested it, but let's give it some time to dry out. We'll come back in a little bit and see how it does. I'm going to put a brown paper towel over it so we can see for sure if there's any spots. Check back in a few minutes. Well, that didn't take long. You can actually see the gasoline pouring out, so we'll take the carb off again. Drain the fuel out. All right, so old carb back on. Harvested the O-ring out of the cheap Chinese one. Only $12, I guess. It's whatever. Put the vent tube back in. We've got fuel in it. Guess we'll wait and see if anything leaks out of it. Nothing yet. I'm going to leave this off just so if I have to spray something in there, we'll know a whole lot sooner if it's leaking. So let's get it down and take a look. Well, it's still warm from the first time we started it, so I'm just going to leave the choke off, give it a couple of pulls. We'll see if it starts sooner than the last one. Well, I don't see any leaking yet. So it looks like the float, needle and seat is holding okay on the stock carb, and the O-ring from the Chinese carb is also holding okay. So I guess that's all it needed. We'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully we don't have to come back to it. So thanks for watching, and hope you guys can replace your carb or your O-ring if you have to.